Hey Sheila, this is Frank from Max Digital, and I want to shoot you over this quick video with some specific things that you guys can do yourselves to help bring in more business just by better utilizing both your website and your Google business profile. So let's jump in. You guys are plumbers in Orlando, so I ran a quick Google search for Plumber Orlando FL, and here are the search results that come up. And since 90% of the people never click past the first page, it's important to have your business popping up on one or more of the three sections of this first page. So now let me show you three things that you guys can focus on that will set your company above your online competition. First, aside from paying Google to get into this first section here with advertising, one thing that you can do is strengthen your Google business profile so that you can become one of the 3 to 4 businesses, they have 3 businesses in this case, in the Google Map Pack, the second section of the results page. So one way to strengthen your profile is to just optimize it by making sure you've fully completed the profile. You want to look and see how many online directories also that these guys are registered in, these competitors. There's thousands of directories out there, and many of them are free to join. Examples of directories are Angie's List, Yelp, Nextdoor, and so forth. So many of them are free to join. It just takes time to go out to each of those sites and enter in your business name, address, and phone number exactly the same way you have it set up with Google for the Google Business Profile. All right, so then the third section of the results page is known as the organic listings. And to rank high in the organic listings is purely based on the strength of your content and your backlinks profile. And so the second tip I wanted to mention has to do with content. So let's look over at your site here. So one thing with Google is that they usually like to see at least 1,500 to 2,000 words on the home page for you to be considered an authoritative site. But that can vary based on your competition and the number of keywords that you're looking to rank for. So right now, the good news is you have more content, slightly more content than your competitor does. You have about 650, I think, on this page. But you're still a little bit short of where Google will look for you to be an authoritative site. So that will definitely help in your ranking. The other thing about content is it's very important that it be dense in local buyer intent keywords, the words people are actually frequently typing into the Google search bar and the phrases that you would like your site to be found for. The more these keywords are mentioned in your content, the more relevant Google will see your site to the searched phrase. So let's take a look at your keywords here. So I use this site called Ahrefs. It allows me to look at different analytics of different websites. So I can see you're currently ranking for 174 keyword phrases. And when I look at these, you can see here that many of these are local buyer intent keyword phrases. You have a lot of different variations for how somebody might search for a plumber in the Orlando area. And you can see here there's a lot of search volume here. And so you'd be able to participate in that by ranking in the top 5, which it looks like you are in a lot of cases here, as well as being part of the map pack. You kind of get to double dip a little bit on the search volume by being in 2 places on that results page. But you might ask yourself, so if you have all these local buyer intent keyword phrases for Orlando and you have more content than your competitor, why is your competitor outranking you currently? And so the answer to that is about the backlinks profile. So you do have a lot of backlinks here. You have 1,900 backlinks. So you probably know that backlinks are just links from other websites over to your website, and they act as an endorsement of your site and therefore give legitimacy to your site in Google's eyes because they see other people are looking at you and linking to you. So you want to have more backlinks than your competitor has. But the thing about backlinks is it's not just about quantity, it's also about quality. So let's look at quantity first. You have 1,900 backlinks. Your competitor has not very much more, just a few more than you guys, 2,000. Where they're beating you is on the quality side. They have a DR score of 15. A DR score is your trust score with Google, and it's kind of indicative of whether the backlinks you have are from spammy sites or sites that are more authoritative. So the higher the DR score or trust score, the more likely it's going to provide power to your ranking. So they have a trust score of 15. Your DR score is a 2.1. So you would want to look and see which of these referring domains are coming are from sites with lower DR scores, and those may be the ones that are hurting you here. So one thing you can do is click on these your competitors' referring domains and go out to those sites, which are mostly going to be, directory sites or maybe some blog sites, and you can go out to them and either register on the directory or try to get that blog pointed back to your site. But you would only want to do that for the ones with the higher DR score. So that is basically, in a nutshell, what I wanted to cover. Just to recap it, we talked about your Google Business Profile and how you want to register your business with as many online directories as possible, but definitely more than your competitors. We talked about content and how you want to have at least 1,500 words to be considered an expert by Google, because it also allows you to more easily target the local buyer intent keywords by kind of having them mentioned more frequently the more content you have. And then we talked about backlinks and how you want to have as many relevant sites pointing at you, or trusted sites pointing at you, to show that Google that you guys are an authority. And if you implement these strategies, you can be number one across Google. And you can either take this information and use it yourself, or you can, if you think that I can more efficiently do it for you, feel free to reach out. But if you wouldn't mind just replying to the email to let me know if you found the information helpful, so that I can continue to add value to small businesses, I'd greatly appreciate it. Look forward to hearing from you.